Twitch page is broken.
Why's that?
Because it's just black. Oh, there it is. We're live.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like usually you get like a border to like, but there was just no border.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm having DNS issues.
The biggest shame is that I can't mute you all while Luca does this.
Say again?
The biggest shame is that I can't mute everyone while you do your chat.
Right, just have an honour roll with that, yeah? It shouldn't be an issue for that much of a thing, just because obviously we need to, yeah, okay, so we are streaming, right?
Yeah, we are live.
Yes.
We are very much live.
Amazing start to stream. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to basically our D&D stream, the retail of them, on a different channel entirely. So, how completely blank.
Good stuff.
Yeah, essentially, welcome to the world of Deus Vault, the D&D campaign that we have been running for a while now, and decided to stream. The party is just reuniting after essentially a month of a break. We'll go into more detail. We are going into to the country of Huda, where they are meeting with a particular party member. And just setting the rule so everyone knows, we're going to basically be going to ignoring chat during the actual playtime.
Okay, I've not got the stream up, so it's all good.
Yeah. Just so we don't have to ruin anything, don't have to get distracted by anything, we're just going to be doing this. Right. So, we start off in a town in Huda. Here we get a name off the said town. I've forgotten to make one. It's fucking usual.
Where does it work?
The town of Tiwold. For my creativeness. We start off in the town of Tiwold, which is a small town outside of the large forest to the north of Huda. Huda is primarily a elvish country. It has the second majority is halflings. It's kind of a halfling/elf area. And it's where we start. And we start off in the tavern of Huda, where we see by themselves an elf. Bailey, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah. So I am an autumn Eladrin, so he's orange skin, sort of lighter orange eyes, fairly dark orange hair these days. He's got nasty scarring across the left side of his face, for reasons we won't talk about. He's got quite a big coat on now. He's got the collar of the coat comes up to about his nose to hide the lower half of his face. He's also got those sort of circular type glasses. I used to say Helsing to anyone here. You know what I mean? Yeah, those type of glasses. And he's very hunched over, sat at the bar.
Right. That makes sense. Logically, at this stage, to me, the next person coming in would be a female elf. Again, to describe your character, you kind of get in and you see a small, a table in front of you. You've got a bar on one side, a few tables around. So as I said, it's basically you've got to have an elf doing the bar, doing drinks. Got a few halflings working for them. It seems they can be running around, giving drinks around.
Okay, you see a female elf sitting at probably around 5'2". She's not very built or very skinny, she's just very much in the middle. She has very long ginger hair, which would be very similar to if you've watched Brave. Skin very fair, but has like a light green tint to it. Her eyes are also green, but more like emerald colour. She is 80 in elvish years, but she looks around like early 20s. You can see that she has a backpack on with books just kind of filling the top. You can just see them protruding out. And yeah, she's wearing like a red cloak, probably be the best way to describe it, with a hood on the back, and her clothing looks very homemade. See her?
Perfect. I think next would be Karen. Not character.
You go. I mean, walking in is just. Do I see those two step there as well?
Yeah, I imagine. Like probably Aaron. James' character would be probably just walking through the door, maybe just seeing Oberon.
Okay. Then you guys see the flaming-haired, dark skin of Fire Ganassi, who's quite. Actually, did I do that bit? Yes, I did. Who's very short, quite small. I didn't realise I was 3'1", but there you go. I'm that short. So you just see this really small, little fiery, dark-skinned person walk in, and you just kind of see flickers, and like as you look at my eyes, burning embers, you just see them wide, just like a weird grin on his face, just kind of almost psychotic. And I'll kind of just walk up. Hi again.
And we'll have we'll have Milkshade's character. I'm going to stop doing that. Yeah, we need Milkshade's character. Huh?
Oh, stepping into the bar, you see a very tall, pale-skinned, 7'6" Goliath walk through the door in full chainmail with shepherd flock vestments on, which is. The vestments seem to be quite a bit newer than the ones he had previously, which were very tattered at the time.
I wonder why.
Abraham has very long hair, which is quite scruffy. It's not as well kept as you thought it would be for a priest, most likely because he's quite busy. He has very pale blue eyes, and you notice he's still slightly leaning on his quarterstaff as he walks into the bar.
I like the touch of him, like it's slightly leaning on it. I like that.
Just slightly.
Right. So,
Can't imagine why. Very dramatic.
Dylan, would you like to introduce? Well, like, I'd say that the four of you probably sit down.
These are apparently overpowered.
Are we good? Is that better?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Cool.
Will we do everyone's intro then, or
Wait,
No, we
He'll
got
be,
one
he'll be
There's
fine.
only one left, but we don't know his character because
can't see
Right.
me?
So, I imagine you four sit down.
John Cena.
It's been a month. It's been a month since you've all seen each other. I imagine it's probably bringing up some memories. And you're noticing a distinct lack of Yuba.
I like to think that no one told you while we were meeting up here.
Yeah, you're like, What was that figure?
When Abraham sees no Yuba, there's a slight hint of relief. Notice his body means slightly relaxed more.
I'm imagining in like the letter it just says at the bottom, P.S. Don't tell Yuba.
Well, this is it. I only gave the note to Erilyn to meet here.
Yeah.
So the fact that you guys all know means that she told you.
Right, hold on. What was wrong with Yuba? Let's just get this back in.
Hey, you guys.
I like to think that Aaron sat down and was like, oh, perfect. And everyone else started walking. It's like, what the fuck?
I like to think that Erilyn was like really considering it, and then at the last minute she just kind of chucked it in the fire and went, no!
Don't bring it back!
I'll just kind of sit there and just go, where's the ball one?
God, yeah, he was still a ball.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He was not invited.
Why?
Yeah, Aubrun's just there looking around like, I don't recall inviting any of you.
I took that into my own hands, I'm sorry.
Why are we here?
Good question. Come on, are we gonna
I
get
just
the
see flames in my
introduction?
hands and the glint in my eyes. It's like, fire?
And you just see Abraham like, why did I leave the city?
Right, what's... Are we gonna get an introduction?
Oh, do I? Okay, I'll come in.
Yeah, I'd say at this stage, Dylan,
Alright,
would you like to introduce your character?
So you're looking through the doorway where everyone's come through, where you'd expect to see a Goliath in the form of Yuba. You see a 3'6" cloaked figure, hunched, coming through the doorway, shuffling its feet, looking a bit forlorn. They got a little quarterstaff, which is actually kind of bigger than they are. And they look up, and in the shadow of the hood, you just see a slightly bent nose, like a crooked nose, and it's green.
Oh no.
You just see Abraham like look to the right and just say, "Oh, it's the Wicked Witch of the West," and then carry on looking at everyone else.
You look at
just
his shoes;
see-
he's wearing some sparkly red slippers.
You just see Bonzu just kind of walk straight up and just like staring at you, and you just have this like fiery.
I think he's at the same height.
Oh my god, they are.
Just staring at you like face to face. And oh,
I pull back my cloaked hood. I'm just completely bold. I'm a little grey-green goblin. I've got dull red eyes, and I lean in. I lean into your face and I go, my name's Zois.
anyone understand what this thing is saying?
I'm looking around at the other patrons of said tavern, seeing how they're reacting to the goblin that's squealing.
There's a few alarm blokes of what the fuck? I just walked into the bar.
I was like, I'm Zois. How's it going? Oh.
It's one of them times you see Abraham like, I thought I was the odd one out here.
Like I'll just kind of like put my hat up and just go. Your people have tried to kill me before.
Probably.
Why
Yeah.
did I kill you now?
Because my alignment is lawful neutral.
Fucking hell.
I'm pretty good.
I think you should have said it's not worth the XP.
Oh,
This is fucking goblin Deadpool, yeah.
Would I have seen Bonzi walk from that table?
Yes. Well,
I'd
I
say,
mean,
mind if I have a seat? Oh.
yes.
Okay. I just go up and I like crawl up a seat and just
I'll
sit
grab
there.
him and be like, I do have a problem.
I'll turn at him and my eyes will slightly glow green and I'll look in and go, what?
You just see my eyes just go red.
Ooh.
at this moment, I'm just gonna tap Aubrey on the shoulder and just ask, "Do you know him?"
No, but I'm regretting leaving the Feywild again.
You regret leaving the Feywild. I regret leaving the city that I just helped get conquered.
Why did I
There's many
invite
things we're
the
regretting right now.
flaming old man? Why did I invite
I ain't old.
him? I just Evelyn smacking her head on the table, like, why? Why?
You just see Bonzu in your face. I ain't told.
Seeming as Bonzu's not holding me anymore, I'm going to sit at the table.
I shove him off. Go
Bad
away.
Bonzu!
creature.
Bad Bonzu!
Has anyone got like a little water spray?
Like,
Actually, I did come prepared. I just have a fire hydrant.
so I'll just sit at the table and go,
Hi guys, my name's Zois.
Again, does
Please.
anyone understand this creature?
Yes, I can understand. I speak idiot.
Have you known my intelligence is 15?
What's a 15?
Well, clearly you can't count that high.
What's counting?
Oh no.
I'll just carry on and I'll just order a drink and just act like no one gives a shit that I'm here.
I'm gonna just turn to Auburn and just go, I'm so sorry. I didn't invite the goblin.
What's wrong with goblins?
It's not me you need to apologise to, it's Oberon, because I thought Oberon
He
knew
is
the covenant
apologising
first.
to Oberon.
Oh, Abraham's just deaf.
I like to think that he's genuinely done that.
Oberon, while this is all going on, is just sat at the bar looking at his pocket watch, just going, give me
I'll
strength.
game then. I did do that. I did do that on purpose then.
It's amazing.
Oh, God's sakes.
Evelyn, at this point, who doesn't drink, is looking very, very much at the at the alcohol at this point.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd imagine, you know, when you guys saw Oberon before, he didn't really drink, but now he's got a couple of empties around him.
But the halfling is fucking pinged this. Is like, oh, business opportunity. It's like bringing fucking beers to the table en masse.
Okay. Yeah. As well, since this is going on, and Abraham kind of like doesn't want to get involved with what the fuck's just happening right now. He's going to start reading his book.
That's a very Auburn thing.
I'm just gonna go
Abraham
behind the
thing to do.
goblin and just poke it in the back.
I'm gonna just look over my shoulder and just go,
You keep doing that, you'll see my deaf hands.
What are you?
I'm a goblin.
No. Like, what do you do?
You don't want to know. We'll get kicked out. I haven't had a beer in so long. Please don't do
I'm
that.
adopting him.
I'll be adopted. Where do I write that?
You go to the town hall. There's a mayor there. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll allow.
I've just written in my allies adopted by Bonzu.
While this nonsense, whatever the hell that is going on, I think I'd probably be saying to Abraham and Erilyn, like, I'd look at Abraham and like, I'm glad you came. I owe you both. You've helped me
What about me?
in Amaran. I'm just ignoring him. So if there's anything you need of me, just ask.
Well, and then as Evelyn hears that, she goes, not a big one. Maybe a little. So, I got a summon. And I'm just going to pull out my letter.
You see Oberon's face as soon as you say that, he just... Oh god, no. I was doing it as a nice gesture. It's gonna turn into some bollocks that I don't want to do.
And Evelyn's kind of like, so you know, you just said that. So I got a letter from the Arch Shepherd.
You just see his face turn to utter disdain.
And then you just see
Hang on, hang on.
you,
Just out of game. Arch Shepherd.
Yeah.
Okay.
and you just see
Never heard
Abraham
that
just
type. I've just never heard that type.
Abraham goes from looking like that to
I'll
I like to
from
think
my.
I like to think I'm stuck in between these two, and they're both looking down at me, and I'm like,
I'll pipe up and I'll go.
Fiery elf lady.
I just have to imagine though. It's just like Abraham reading his book, just like completely out of it. It's like Ed from Full Metal Alchemist. He hears a trigger word, just like what?
Sorry, what's your character's name, Dylan?
Where's Zoiz? Z-O-I-Z.
Z-O-I-Z.
Yeah.
Goblin or Lin. Just so I can remember whenever I want to refer to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to. Erlen's not the kind of person that goes, yes, Goblin. Like,
Yes,
Erlen would
Goblin.
learn your name.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know when you write a note and you go back to it and you have no idea the context on it because your notes are that good. Cyril, annoying mouse.
What?
What?
That is in my notes and I have no idea. Oh no,
I
I,
have no
familiar.
idea
She's
what
familiar.
Cyril is.
I remember the context now. It's fine. I got
Right.
it.
Yes.
Is that your
please.
fucking wild shape?
No. Cyril is one of the people I grew up with / learned from.
Ah, right, yes.
Because I'm a druid, bitch.
Yes, Sois?
What's an art?
Was it an arch shepherd?
What's an art shepherd?
They're like a
And then
shepherd, but an arch.
Just an archer with a shepherd in it.
I'm gonna turn to Abraham
Just
and
to
go,
learn my
Arch
dad.
Shepherd?
An Arch Shepherd is one of the members, high members of council in the Shepherd flock. Having a summon from them is something which is very rare and is not necessarily good.
So we don't go and we just leave?
Well, the other problem is I got told that I should definitely not ignore them.
Yes, if ignoring something like that normally leads to issues.
So, from what I can gather, they want to know about a bit of information about what transpired when we were there. 'Cause
They want to know
obviously-
about Amaran.
They want to know about what happened. Now, at this moment, I'm going to actually turn to Oberon and just say, kind of like under my breath, obviously, don't have to mention every detail. Just so he...
I like the silence that followed.
And well, no, I think Oberon's just sitting there like, I know exactly what I'm gonna fucking tell them. They can't do their jobs properly.
Oh yes, son, I
This-
want to tell you some stories about where we came from.
See, this
There was
is why
lots
I
of
wanted
that.
to... Oh, no. But this is why I wanted to talk to you before. I think it might be best that we talk with Abraham and figure out what kind of, like, way we should be around them. Like, they're scary people, and they know where I live. They sent me a letter. It had a seal on it.
Well, it's a good thing they don't know where I live, because I don't know where I live.
Good point. Probably why they couldn't find you.
That's the secret. You keep moving. They never find
And-
you. They never know who you really are.
And
And for all you know, Bonzi
if
is
they-
my real name.
I think Oberon at Vonzi saying that would say it always catches up to you. Always.
What catches up to you?
You don't know, but one day
I just
you'll find out.
normally fast things.
And he once again looks at his locket. his little pocket watch.
What's in your pocket watch?
It
So
always
special kid.
catches up.
You had a small you last time I saw you.
Small you. A small you. I don't know what's going on, but I see these two like frantically like
Oh,
doing that,
yes,
and I just look
his-
up onto it and go,
I don't know.
okay. Okay.
No, it's fine. He had like you know how I've adopted you. He had one of those.
Okay. Quick question, guys. I'm gonna have Spur the Dying ready to cast. like I've still got my book in my hand. I've still got my Bible. And you do see like a slight glow from like inside. Like I've got one hand inside. You see like a slight glow just in case,
Think-
because Abraham feels like the path this is going to is a dangerous one.
So what happened to her?
I think Oberon's gonna stand up. He now walks with a cane, by the way. He's got his cane, he's leaning on it.
Oh, you're a
She's-
cripple now too.
He's going to lift the cane up and point it at you, and just say Elfera, and it turns into a fucking sword.
That's cool.
Bonzo, I think you need to mind your own business.
Mind what business? I was asking you a question. You had a small child.
This is the
and a
business you
child
need to mind. Clearly you're not all there in your mind, so just maybe make yourself a little voice in your head that just says, maybe I shouldn't say that.
I have lots of voices.
Yes, well, make one of them say that.
I don't control the voices.
This is so good.
The voices. I don't control the voices. They control me.
You just see Spur the die slowly go down.
Burn what down? Out of nowhere.
I'm just there like, oh, jeez. I swear, we trade one for another. Yeah, the sword will change back into a cane, and I'll look to. Oh God's sake! I'll sort of turn around and just hearing this, and look at
Zois.
Erilyn.
Hello.
Would you mind escorting our friend? And I'm just gonna look at the flaming idiot.
Yeah, I think your dad needs a rest.
How about you take him over there and have a lovely little chat with him and let him bring you up to speed on the whole thing?
Oh, Mr. Flaming Bastard, let's go.
Yeah, I just
Scoop
hey,
him up
you want to
'cause
see
he's
something
smaller
cool?
than me.
And I just turn into a black bear in the bar.
Oh, fucking hell.
The fucking elf behind the bar is grabbing an axe.
Fuck's
He looks
sake.
like Brother Bear.
I just give Zois a big lick, and then I go over to the bar, and I'm like, just start drinking, and he knocks out there.
I just get to the elf barman who's now wielding an axe. He just go,
Oh, beer for my bear friend.
I'm just like sat on my haunches, just nodding.
So currently in an elfin bar there is a goblin and a bear sat at the bar, and no one has tried to kill us yet.
The elf kind of reaches underneath the bar and pulls
It's got
out
like a
something.
shotgun.
No, it puts a little sign on the table which says "No wild shapes allowed."
Can I fit through the door? Or is the door too narrow?
Your butt gets
It's a
stuck.
black bear. It's not actually that big. You probably could fit through the wall.
Medium. It's medium size.
Yeah, but even
Yeah,
then,
I-
like your black bears aren't very small in terms of the bears.
Yeah. I just waddle out the door, like really, my head down.
Yeah, go and look after him for a bit, Zois. He looks a bit down.
I'll look at outside, where I'm assuming it's going to be fairly cold compared to inside. I'll look
Yeah,
back at myself,
it's a bit-
where I'm wearing like a thin black robe. I'll look back at outside, look at the table. Okay.
Oh, come and sit down, thank you. It looks cold out there, and I don't want to be with the bear.
You know what? Fair enough. Okay, so I'm gonna look at Oberon and go, look. Obviously, you did say that, and I did kind of take advantage of it. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. I could just say that I couldn't find you.
I think you saying that would be like, wait. You couldn't find. Did they ask for all of us?
As many as I could find.
I want to die. Okay, let's go.
Why? Why?
I think, by the way, what's that?
That was Faith, just in case.
No.
I'll send you a whisper. When I found it.
As you walk through the door, Bonzo. You know, I need to remember fucking new names.
Oh yeah, I need to change it.
As you walk
Still
through
got
the
Aaron
door,
Hart written down.
what's your passive perception?
Do I use the bear stats in this situation?
No, any other mental stats you take from yourself. The
Yeah, wisdom. Oh yeah, I keep.
Yeah, so that's yours.
Yep.
it's physical stats they take from the bear.
Passive perception is 14.
14. Yeah, I'll say you probably could catch it. You know, you hear a variety of people talking. You know, day-to-day life. you hear, you know, the blacksmith sort of like, oh, I need to get some iron from down south. Those herbs are holding the fucking thing. Yeah. But you'll hear distinctly a kind of a mother and child walking along, saying, "I swore a dragon, I swear."
Oh.
No, darling, you didn't. It was.
I saw a dragon. Now
Shut
calm
up,
down,
mother.
mother.
I just
And
wander
he's
over.
The fucking mother grabs a child and runs.
I run after.
Oh, fucking hell!
There's a bird! There's a bird!
Bonzi gets
God.
crossbowed to death.
I drop the wild shape. And go. Oh, it's just. I'm a person. I'm sorry. I forgot I was still a bear.
Woman is still
Yeah.
fucking running away.
I'm still.
Yeah, you've gone from a bear to a
Come back. You
tiny
said dragon.
flaming man.
What's this about a dragon?
Child is crying. Going back to the tavern as she's running after the. Yeah, going back to the tavern. The four of you are kind of in the thing. You probably would hear kind of just screams of this woman as a bear goes out the tavern.
This is this moment. Like, I feel like Auburn closes his eyes and breathes out his nose.
I'm just.
We should probably go and collect our idiot.
Just before we do collect our idiot, I've just got something to say. The worrying thing about this letter is the fact that I'm part of the flock, and they did not contact me when they knew where I was.
Now that's a good point. Now I'm gonna read the letter again. Is there any like specifics as to? I can't remember. It didn't say anything about like.
Make sure Abraham doesn't know. Big bold letters at the top.
There was no distinct thing. It was essentially saying, we would like you to come at your earliest convenience. Bring any of the party members you basically had last month, or whenever the letter was sent.
Oh, hang on. I think I might know why. I think I was spotted there, and I'm quite distinct because of my obviously very. Well, let's say where I come from, there's not many of us, and
I mean, I look between Errolyn and Abraham. I feel like I'm just like. You do see that he is a Goliath.
Yes.
I can't say I've ever seen or heard of someone quite like him.
I am the first shepherd of the flock, Goliath.
You know what? At that moment, everything kind of goes. Yeah, why didn't they invite me? You haven't badmouthed them in any way, have you?
And kindly gestures to the brand new priestly robes.
Well, all I can think, if we think back to Amaran and how the organisation I was part of was infiltrated by crazy people, I'm just putting that out there.
Understandable as well.
So what you're saying is it could be a trap?
Yes, that's
That
pretty...
is like Abraham just kind of looks at Auburn and just like nods his head.
Except this time, instead of it being an underground organisation, it would be an entire country.
I'm gonna look at Zoe's and kind of go, you're probably very confused.
It's okay.
We are too.
I think,
We are
I
too.
think, I think at this stage, the four of you would hear, you know, the kind of the screaming woman, the crying child, Bonzu is begging, and you kind of start hearing like kind of masculine voices, just like, "Oi, stop chasing that woman, you!"
You said something about a dragon. I want to know about the dragon.
But is this in bear?
No, I dropped it.
Oh, I wasn't too sure.
I was
because-
chasing after them in a bear, then I dropped it and carried on running after them, shouting after them.
No, I just like to think you're a bear going. "Oh,
Yeah.
Reggie, Reggie.
You hear the mother go, it's like, It was just his imagination. Just ignore him. He's like, no, it was a real dragon. It was a real dragon.
You just
No,
well,
come on, we're going home. Please
I'm
leave us alone.
same height as the kid, just like, where was the dragon? What colour? Where was it flying?
It looked like metal.
Ooh, they're usually friendly. Where was he?
This is like the woman that he's literally dragging away with the child as
Oh,
we're getting closer and closer.
I'm still
As I said, the guards are kind of getting closer and trying to stop you.
I
just want information. He saw a dragon. Dragons are cool. I've always wanted to be one. Since I was a little wee boy and we found our first wormling.
to go out.
At this moment, is that when Abraham comes outside?
I mean, if your eyes are going out, I imagine simply when you're getting out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. I just. Oh, I shouldn't have invited him. I shouldn't have invited him. I shouldn't have invited him.
Well, the halfling's been giving you drinks over me, like trying to slide you another. So, you sure you don't want another?
I'm gonna notice this and kind of go, no, he's fine, thank you. And kind of like slightly tug on him, like, come on.
Oh no, Oberon wasn't going to take it. He's not like just drowning himself, but he's started drinking, which he didn't do before.
Oh well, Abraham will be like leading slightly out on his quarterstaff as he's looking and just hears him about this whirling thing. And just kind of thinks to himself of what would be the best thing to do right now. How many guards are there out the side that Abraham can see?
The guards? Say about under stage 3, which has been pushing for it.
Don't do a stupid tabaxi thing.
Is Abraham just standing there thinking, how can I best solve this situation?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to go up and pick him up.
You're gonna pick Abraham up?
No, Bonzu. Just look at the guards and like, sorry, our idiot here doesn't understand social etiquette. Just pick him up and walk off.
I would like a contested strength check, please.
Good thing I'm so strong.
And at the same time, when Abraham sees
Don't worry,
this,
I'm very strong. I rolled really well.
Oh yeah, what did you get?
7.
I rolled a 19.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you pick it out without many issues.
Dragon!
Just put him under my arm.
But dragon! There's a dragon around here. A metal one.
Okay. But what you don't do is chase children around a town.
I wasn't chasing children.
Yes, you
were. They ran away from me.
I just have no words. I'm just holding my fucking face in my other hand.
I'm gonna turn up quickly and just go,
He was also a bear!
I can do me more than a bear.
This kid is like crying harder and harder. You barely fucking like.
I was like,
it's gone from whimpering to hysterics.
just take the child and run. I'll deal with him.
The mother grabs the child and starts legging it.
He might be insane. I'm not quite sure.
You just see like a trail of fire just start appearing on the ground.
Oh god! By the way, is the goblin outside? Because I don't know the goblin's name yet.
Yeah, I've gone with them. I'm standing there looking up at.
The
Really awkwardly.
I'm Zoiz.
Zoiz.
Z-O-I-Z.
The guard has given you, by the way, like this is a elven guard. Like it is 2 halflings, 1 elven guard, and the guard gives you like, what the fuck are you guys? Kind of look.
You hear about the dragon?
Less so about Oberon though. I think probably Oberon was probably the most blatant. No, Oberon more so.
Yeah, but there's a dragon.
Alright. I'll acknowledge it. There was a dragon. Go on.
The kid said he saw a dragon. Metal ones.
I got the
Metal
kid
dragon.
saw it. Okay, it's a metal dragon.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
Erilyn, you're probably the least alarming one here. Do you want to go and talk to the child and learn about the dragon?
You know what?
I wanna
That sounds like a lovely idea.
I'm gonna try and break out. the hole.
Well, we have a goblin, whatever the hell this guy is, under my arm. I'm scarred to shit, and this guy's huge.
Can I try and break out of the grapple?
If you want to, roll me another contested strength check.
This is
Okay,
getting so
while
bad.
this is going on, can I please
Ooh,
go
that one's
after
not as
mother
good.
and child?
18.
13. Oh, for the love of...
It's fine. I'll be good. I promise. And I turn into a cat.
Oh,
Oh, a kitty!
If Aaron is going to go talk to if you're going to talk to the child,
Before we do
the
that,
mother is running away with the child, by the way, at this stage.
okay, I'm just gonna kind of see where they're going. I'm just gonna be just like, I don't see the point in chasing after them. I think we kind of got us enough information. It's dragon. It's metal.
While this is going
Yeah.
on, can I start heading over to the guards to try and defuse the situation?
I'll go with Abraham.
Because I can imagine the guards are probably getting more and more.
Yeah.
confused.
The guards they're not weapons drawn yet, but they definitely have their hands on their weapons. They're like,
Did you say Aaron was following where they went?
No, I don't think the mother's running off with the child. At this point, there's no point in distressing them further.
That's what you think.
but yeah, the guards had their hands on their weapons. It looked like they were about to draw a second ago, but they look like they've got a bit calm with the fact that the mother and child have got away.
I just start like walking between their legs and just like, like how cats do. Like,
I imagine they
like,
saw you turn into a cat, so they are trying to stay the fuck away from you as well.
I'm just like wandering around the
Stomp
legs,
it.
just brushing up on them.
So, stand over there. Look, we don't want you to cause any disturbance. Also, not to chase after children. Get out of wild shape, please, and stand by your friends.
Friends is a strong word.
Friend is friend.
Just like
I was just.
jump up on them,
Abraham was about to say the exact same words then. Oh.
I know.
How about begrudged acquaintances?
So Cameron is just ignoring the guards, right?
Yeah, I mean, the
I'm
guards are
going
looking
to,
like they're about to kick him.
I'm going to prove my worth to the party because this is the first time I've met them. I'm going to grab the cat by its tail and fling it away.
Alright, make me an attack roll with your strength. Dex, actually, if possible. Well, no, wait, it's just unarmed strength attack, I think it is.
Just none, I'm straight.
Yeah.
90! 22 if you take my +3.
Plus 3 to strength! Weird ass goblin.
It's
Well, I
actually
got a
just
+3
really
to hit, but my
The green
strength is
dwarf.
10.
Alright, now roll me roll me a strength check, and Cameron, you roll me a dex save.
Hey,
I got a 1.
Oof.
I got a 20.
Okay, so
So
what
I've
was your-
grabbed the cat by its tail and
21,
thrown it, but...
I just wanted to see.
Goes about an
what
inch.
is your strength mod? Like, what is your damage with the unarmed attack?
Me?
3.
Yeah.
You just
1.
said. Oh, 1.
Well, it's
Oh,
1 plus
proficiency
strength,
bonus.
isn't it?
1.
Yeah, 1
Ah,
plus
okay.
strength.
I
Okay,
got
what is the
strength
cat's
10.
health?
Good question.
Excuse
The
me.
wild shape. Remember to pull up the stats.
I want to say it's 4 for a cat.
Creatures.
2.
Yeah,
Two?
2.
Yeah, I mean, this hurts. It's basically half your health as he kind of grabs your health and kind of snaps it as he tries to chuck it and fucks it up.
Yeah,
So I flung him away.
But you don't
just
get
the cat-
thrown. You kind of just like snaps and slips essentially.
So he slid slightly further away, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sprinting after that towards where the woman and child went, and just like at 40 feet movement, just going as fast as I can.
I'm gonna fire bow and arrow at it. No, I'm not.
I'll, after doing that, I'll turn to the party and I'll be like, hey, oh,
Ooh.
guys, look at that! And I'll high
Hang
five
on.
them all.
Hang on.
Okay.
Could I? Can see if I could cast Hunter's Mark on it, but
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
Just
there's
see
nothing
where-
stopping you.
so I know where the cat is at all times.
Yeah. Oh, what's the rules on
For an
Hunter's
hour.
Mark?
It lasts an hour.
Hang on.
No, but what's the other rules on Hunter's Mark?
You can track
This
them.
creature.
You know where they are within.
I'm more thinking about range.
10
90 feet.
miles?
Yeah, you can definitely do it.
I'm trying to think.
No, the
Is
casting
it worth
range.
doing? Is it worth doing?
It's up to you.
I mean, you have a few
No.
seconds to consider it.
Nah,
If you do what you want to do.
I'm not
I'll
buying it.
tell you what.
I'm just gonna let it go.
As the cat runs past me, I want to try and slip a rock into its collar.
Roll me
Or
a sleight of
Onto
hand
it in
check.
some
It's gonna be a
capacity. With
Roll me
disadvantage,
a
I
sleight of
presume.
hand, yeah, with disadvantage. It's going to be a hard one, this.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. 15.
Is exactly what the number was putting on that. Yes.
Sweet. So this rock will be emitting a sound that's just going just constantly.
Considering cats have better hearing, that's gonna it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna distinctly bother you.
Yeah, but you know, everyone knows where this cat is.
Yeah. Like a
Like
fucking
as
like a
I'm
little.
running, I'm gonna try and keep losing.
Yeah, I would,
count.
if
Wait,
you're
no, I
running,
don't have a collar on. Why would I have a collar on?
Well, I've
I'm
slipped it onto you in some capacity.
yeah,
I've got to go, boys.
It's in your butthole.
I appreciate that. Thank
I'll
you for
see you
joining
all
us.
soon, gentlemen. Thanks for.
See you later, Dylan.
Bye.
See you later.
So where is this rock on then?
So it's in your butthole. It's just a little muffled.
We'll say it's stuck on somewhere. In a hole of some
Well,
kind.
you know, it doesn't have to be a big rock, so it could be like a bit of grit in your fur.
Yeah,
Right.
chuck some sand at them.
But yeah, a bit of sand in your eye. Sorted.
Well, once I've gone around the corner and away from the group, I'm gonna just roll on the ground trying to get whatever in it's loose.
You do that. Make me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Ooh, that ain't good. 9.
You manage to get this sound off, and you kind of hear it just buzzing in the fucking dirt. You have lost track of the wife and child.
We see a really dejected-looking cat come walking back.
I think we lost music, or is it just me not hearing that?
No, I think we've reached the end of the playlist.
Ah.
Oh, it'll restart it. I didn't have long to make the playlist, so there's not much in it.
No, I know. I very much appreciate I chucked you under the bus with this.
Yeah, you dick.
I do apologise again.
That's fine.
So, yeah. The party's kind of clear. This guard is... right. It's either you stop your friend and get him back, or we have to do it.
You see,
I don't care if it's your friend, your acquaintance, or whatever. And if we have to get him, it's going to be worse ramifications.
I mean, you see me walking back, like after getting rid of the noise, and losing the kid. I'm just.
This was why you were running, I imagine, this conversation.
I think the guards talking like that to Aubrey is just like, oh, classic guards. Trying to shift their problems onto someone else. How about you do your job?
I mean, if you want us to,
It's
sure.
like, he's a bit tipsy at this point.
Oh no.
At this moment, you see Abraham, like, he's like got quite a calm face, and he walks over to Bonzu and just grabs him by the scruff of his neck, drags him back to the party, and just says, "Apologise."
Well, I'm not gonna let myself get grabbed, and as soon as I see the Goliath
my
coming, I'll
God.
drop the ball and just roll out the way and go, "What the fuck are you doing? Leave me alone!"
I'd still like to roll to try.
Dress
And
his strength check.
Meanwhile, Auberon's picking a fight with the guards.
oh,
You just they just said you want me to do your job, right?
It went 93.
I
Big check.
21.
21.
I got an 18 plus 3.
Beautiful.
It's like, you know when you pick up a cat, by the, like, I know you've gone into human form, but you know when you pick up the cat with a scruff of the neck and they just give up?
Just picked him up by the collar.
Yeah, you kind of are all led together. The goblins
Hey.
kind of gone a bit more quiet, by the way.
While that's happening, Auberon's gonna lean in to one of the guards and sort of pull his collar down, show his mangled face. Be like, try me.
Roll me an intimidation check.
I get advantage.
Yeah.
Because I'm mangled. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's my intimidation. Although my intimidation's a bit sad now. So 17.
He does take a step back. So look, we just don't want to have any disturbances in the town. Please don't chase after them. You guys haven't done anything wrong. We're just, please.
That
The dragon.
is a W. Auburn looks happy.
I'm still like trying to back off the arm of the Goliath. Where's the dragon? Where's the dragon?
Abraham's like, Bonzo, I really don't want to do this. Please apologise to the guards because I don't want you getting put in jail. As much as you are being a pain. Can Abraham like just give him like a light flick in the head? Not an attack, just a flick. Like just to try and get his attention.
I'm not going to make you roll for that. It stings.
Apologise, please.
No, I didn't do anything. Put me down, please. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
The tiefling is going slightly purple.
Tiefling.
Easily.
Or whatever. Close enough.
Can I-
Okay, I'll say I'll
We'll
put
have
you
Kane
down.
off then.
I'll put you down, but if you run away again, the guards are dealing with you. And I put him down onto the floor.
Where's the dragon? And I'm looking at the guards now. Have you seen a dragon around here?
No, there's not been any dragons around here.
It must be somewhere.
1 second, I can hear a car alarm.
It must be hiding.
Milkshake's having his car jacked.
Uh-oh.
No, someone's hit a car.
Oh.
Now, when you say hit a car, do you mean with another car or?
Yeah, got another car.
No, they ran up and punched it.
It looks like they were trying to park it, they just shunted the car.
Lovely.
Oof.
Okay. The guards kind of give you a weary look and start like kind of walking you off to go sort out shit in town. Like, yeah, keep an eye on them, but they don't seem to be causing any direct harm as of the second.
Direct.
Anyway, now whatever the hell that was is over. I feel like we should go and investigate this dragon. He, like, gestures. And because this thing is not going to pay attention until we do.
Very much agreed.
Agreed.
But as I said before, Erilyn should be the one to talk to this child.
Yes. So you know what? Shall we head over that way?
Have you seen dragon scales before? They're so pretty. Hey,
Okay, that's very nice, Bonzu. Go nowhere near that child. Nowhere near. You understand me, Bonzu? If you go near that child, I will punch you.
what child?
The one you were chasing. God, I hate you.
Didn't chase any child. You ran away from me.
Yeah, that's the definition of chasing. Give me strength for the love.
Pulls out a whiskey flask.
He probably would, yeah. He pulls out a little hip flask. He's just Actually, he's pulled out the wrong flask and now he starts flying, so there's that.
That was Red Bull.
Red gives you wings.
The character development of Oberon becomes an alcoholic. Not from the anything bad he's seeing, just from the party.
Just from Bonzu. Exclusively Bonzu. None of the previous events have affected this at all.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm going to go after that child, but not running or anything like that. I'm just going to slowly walk over.
Oh, give me a survival check because you've lost track of this child.
I hate that when that happens.
You've lost
the
your
mother-
quarry.
The mother was basically sprinting away. She was terrified. Say again?
21.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought he said 40, and I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me with Erilyn. This is kind of her thing.
Yeah, I mean, she was a sprinting mother holding a child. She's got very distinct footsteps in this fucking like kind of dirt ground.
Yes, the footsteps of a mother holding a child.
Well, they're going to be slightly deeper than a normal step.
No,
She's
I
taken
know.
the child to the house. The house.
Yeah.
The nameplate on the house says the mother and child live here. By the gods.
Mother and child, one.
It's just like big neon signs flashing.
They are here.
Over here.
I'm gonna go on.
Yeah. You could find that basically that it's led to a small kind of bungalow essentially.
Okay, sorry, that was a yawn.
Like, how dramatic the music's
About that
gone.
boring, James. Jesus.
No, is the door closed? I'm assuming.
Yeah. Door's closed.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up there and just knock on the door.
After a moment, you hear kind of hurried whispers like, "Oh God, it's Stephanie!" And you're gonna hear a more massive voice like, "No, I wouldn't have followed you here." You see a man open the door.
Just a
Hello?
man? It's just a
Yeah.
regular man. Just a regular human.
It's it's a human. So a human would open the door and say, "Hello."
Hi
How can I help
there.
you?
Hi there. My name is Erilyn. Now, I do believe your wife and was it daughter or son?
It was a son.
Son. Wife and son had a bit of a predicament in what's it fucking called? Not hall.
House.
Was it? Yeah, just in the next to the tavern earlier. I'm just coming here to apologise on the behalf of our party and the imbecile that was there. And she's going to pull out some flowers that she had picked up along the way.
Roll me a deception check. This is not, I imagine there is an apology there, but there are certain bits about that where you're not entirely going there for that.
11.
Oh,
11? Let me have a look.
Well, no, I feel like Evelyn would be
It's
also
genuine.
going there for like a genuine apology.
For an apology, but it is not the only reason you go. You are lying by omission.
Okay, 11.
Okay? Give me a second.
We need a passive deception stat.
Is GM roll a thing on Foundry?
would, yes, you just click where it says public role to private GM role.
Did that roll for you guys?
There's question marks, but
Right, that GM roll works.
Spooky.
Okay, so the guy kind of gives you a look. He's like, "All right." They're a bit freaked out at the second, so just calmly come in.
Of course, I'm not gonna rush in.
You kind of let him.
Wait, as Aaron's gone like, have we followed or have we just stayed in the centre?
There's just 4 heads
It's a very
looking
good
around the
point.
corner.
Yeah, it's probably a bit like that, I'd imagine.
I imagine you're nearby-ish, like looking, trying to keep yourself hidden. You're led into the house, and it's kind of. It looks like the wife is kind of in a living room, kind of holding the child. The child looks like he's kind of wiped the tears off, essentially.
Why am I in this situation? Oh,
The most charismatic of us all.
Well,
The wife does look up and recognise it. Like, "Oh, please, just leave us alone."
I'm just gonna put the flowers on the table. Be like, "I'm very sorry."
Why? Why?
Sorry? Was there a word there?
Well, why are you following us? We just want to be left alone.
Oh, honestly, we have met him like once, and he won't leave us alone. And That's about as much as we know about him.
You put that burden on everyone else. You wouldn't
Sorry?
want to leave us alone. You're putting that burden on everyone else.
Honestly, we feel it and we understand it, and we're trying our best. But he is like a child. And look at the child. No offense.
The most normal one, not the best speaker of the lot, though.
No, absolutely not. She's very uncomfortable, very awkward, and doesn't want to be in this situation, but is the only one that won't scare the living shit out of these people. And she'll go... But just one thing before I do leave. He will not stop talking about the dragon. And I would like to just have a bit of information so I can just tell him something so he can get off our back about it.
The wife kind of, look, it's just an imagination of the child.
I understand that, but you've got to also understand we have a raging idiot who won't stop talking about it until he gets information.
Yeah.
I'd rather, yes.
The boy kind of looks at her. No, it really was a dragon. We saw it in the forest.
Okay.
It's on the
So-
outskirts of town, near the other side of the tavern. We went into the forest. I was playing with Daisy. We saw a
Okay.
dragon. He was just kind of looking, talking to us.
Ah, so it was a friendly dragon.
I mean, we're not dead, so.
He's not wrong.
Good point. Was it flying or on the ground? Are we talking more lizard-like dragon, or are we talking more winged dragon? No, you laugh, Cameron, you laugh, but depending on what mythology...
Well, I mean, we're playing D&D, James.
Yeah.
A dragon's a dragon in D&D.
Okay,
I'd like to point out, even the ones who aren't winged are commonly depicted as lizard-like.
okay, that's fine. It's just I just wanted to make sure what kind of like dragon we're facing. I'm just trying to get.
dragon.
It's one of those weird dragons that's like a snake with dove wings.
It was big. It was really big. It looked like kind of metalish.
Okay,
I don't really know.
okay. And one last thing: was it flying or was it just standing next to you?
It's kind of hard to talk to us when it's flying. It's kind of just standing next to us.
Okay, Erlen, you can see that Erlen's just a little bit like children.
Sorry, there's a bit of me being sarky in it.
It's the sarkiest fucking child.
Yeah, good lord.
Because we decided to derail the campaign already.
I mean, when haven't we derailed this campaign?
Lovely. Thank
This
you
campaign had
very
rails.
much. And then,
I mean, we invaded another country.
and apparently we're invading this lady's house, so I'm going to be leaving.
What I love is, like, with the original crew, it was like, oh, here's some images depicting a vault that's hidden and finding it, and now
Yeah,
we're just
forget about that.
terrorizing-
Forget about that.
Oh yeah, the whole thing's about Deus Vault, isn't it?
I've given up, to be honest with you. That's
Okay.
a thing in the
Someone
world, I
will find
suppose.
it.
Okay.
We may get there at some point, but not right now.
I mean, you're not wrong. Someone will find it. Right.
No.
So
Right.
everyone's just going to
You
leave.
come out and Monzu suddenly struck and like, we should look for this vault.
Oh.
So, you kind of are you leaving the house? Any more
Yes.
questions for the child? Okay.
No.
So you leave
Yeah,
the
where
house.
did you get your sarcastic voice for that shit?
I imagine you probably spot everyone. They're probably, as you said, like like when you look around a corner, it's like you just see 4 heads, kind of like top to bottom.
In high order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just going to walk up and go, right. So, friendly dragon.
At least
Talk to
we're telling
child. Oh, for God's sake, stop talking. Let me finish my fucking sentence. I'm going to stare. Friendly dragon. Metal dragon. Wasn't flying when they were having a conversation. and just wanted to talk was, and then points in the direction over there past tavern.
Anticipating this, I'm going to try and grab him by the collar again.
Probably a strength compact tested with Dex, if possible. Cam.
Wait, what am I rolling?
So my
Dex.
strength is Dex.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
can I rechange what I said?
Too
We
late.
change.
Okay.
Yeah, I say too late. Sorry.
Too late. No, it's all right. I was gonna say, I won't say where it is. I'm gonna just walk there.
17 on my dexterity saving
Okay,
throw.
I was not that good.
Yeah, you were able to kind of slip by. I'm going to be right back, if that's okay. I'm just nervous.
No, it's not.
Yeah, let's just take a quick break. I need to run to the loo as well myself.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm gonna run an ad break on Twitch, but I don't have a break screen, so if you're a sub, you'll still hear these idiots.
Okay, we'll go grab some food.
Alright. See you in a sec.
Who's that?
Are you still there, Milkshake, or are you gone as well?
No, I'm still here. I'm just turning the camera off.
No worries. I just wasn't sure if you were going to the loo as well yourself.
No, I'm currently. I've got a cat that is dying for attention. Well, I'm gonna just say now. It's the first session back, and we've derailed the campaign already.
I mean, it wasn't going to take long, let's be honest.
It wasn't, no.
You should have run a longer ad break, to be honest.
Why is the ad's already over?
Well, it was 15 seconds.
Are you joking?
You can run long. Wait, can I as a mod do an ad break?
We just need you doing the chacarena in the background for the ad break. You're sponsoring dancing, the youth.
Woo. Hello.
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 Yeah, you ran a 15-second ad break, so it was
Really?
over. Yeah,
Oh, my button said 60-second ad, so that's interesting.
nice. Either that or I reloaded with 15 seconds left.
Possibly.
I don't know.
I can. There's not even a 15-second ad break on here.
Don't know then.
Weird.
I loaded and yeah, it was like 15 seconds, so must have just refreshed.
Yeah, maybe
Not
that's.
much left.
Yeah, I've got 30-second, minute and a half, 2, 2.5, 3.
That feels weird that it.
Snooze ads for 5 minutes. Interesting.
Yeah, because it means that when people join, they won't get ads. straight
Yeah.
up, which is handy.
Weird. So I can't run
It
a
might
minute
be
ad
full.
now because I ran one, but I can run a 3-minute ad.
It might be pulling from the ad asset list, and there's only was a 15-second one in there.
Well, it should play enough ads to cover a minute.
Yeah.
Might have bugged out then.
Or as I said, it just refreshed.
Weirdly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it did it properly because I didn't get a timer on it, which you normally do.
Start
That
putting
said,
it into like 10.
I've not used Twitch for about 6 months, so who knows?
How the fuck is my Twitch autoing to 160p?
To be fair, I've never really ran ad breaks.
No, me neither. I don't normally do it.
I think it's needed during this, to be honest.
No, the fact is they're hearing us talking about this, so
Yeah, well, as I very quickly put together the sources for this one. Didn't have a good ad break one.
it's okay. I think if the ads had actually worked properly, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I can run another one now. Fuck it. Bam. Oh, here we go.
More revenue!
Wait, what? So why can't I run it again if it's still on cooldown? What? Weird.
It's only 9 days into 2022.
Look, if you're ever expecting professionalism, you've come to the wrong place.
Yeah. Also, I really love playing an idiot in D&D.
It suits you quite well.
Got him.
Coming.
Got
I
him.
knew that
You
was
should have expected. You set yourself up for that.
Oh, I knew it was coming as soon as I started speaking. It's just something simple. Just you don't have to think about your actions. The consequences come later, but you don't have to worry about them.
You're going to be happy, by the way, Reaper. We're going to be doing this bi-weekly.
I know.
Not twice a week. Fortnightly.
Yeah, fortnightly.
Yeah, sorry. Would bi-weekly work?
No, bi-weekly does work, but it can mean either twice a
can
week
mean
or
twice,
once
yeah.
every 2 weeks.
Whereas fortnightly is explicitly.
Yeah, we'll be playing Fortnite,
It's fine. I'm going American.
but we'll be playing D&D in a Fortnite lobby.
Yay. Professionalism does not always make fantastic content like this. This is good content.
No, we should get VR chat going with the
That would be quite funny, actually.
God.
Do it in Final Fantasy.
Well, they I know. I think you can do it on
I still need to finish it.
Tabletop
Yeah,
Simulator.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we could do.
Yeah.
Well,
Which I
I feel
quite
like
like.
Tabletop Simulator is basically just a Foundry, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but there is one thing which is interesting about the Tabletop Simulator is the models for it. You can get from what's it called? That model making website for 3D printing.
Oh, well, Hero Forge.
Yeah, you
That's
can get
pretty
use
cool.
the STL files in there. I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty cool. I've loads of STL files we could use. None of them are safe for work.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Optimizer Fandelver module for Tabletop Simulator, and it's pretty good. Like, gives you the whole map and the models to use.
That's pretty cool.
Like, we
But
might
I
do
think
it as a
that- I think
special.
the
It
thing
requires a
you
bit more
lose-
fucking effort.
The thing is, you lose from it is obviously the fact of like being able to just seamlessly switch tabs to your D&D Beyond character, or you won't have a character sheet necessarily in
Mhm.
it.
Oh no,
stuff.
the real special we want to look forward to is that one time, maybe at some point this year when COVID's fucked off a bit more. The real life stream.
Oh,
that'll be
No,
a
we do
that'll be a fucker to set up.
We do it. We do it when we go to.
Yeah.
We
mean-
do it when we go abroad.
Camera.
I'm not
representation-
bringing any equipment with me, Jesus Christ.
Also, talking about Italy, I'm just thinking.
Not the best position to do it. Yeah,
Probably not best to talk
No.
about that one on the stream.
we can talk about that afterwards. Not now. We are still, yeah. Okay, is everyone back?
Yep.
Everyone braked? Everyone good to go?
Yes,
Yeah, I
I've,
think
I've,
so.
I've emptied my bladder.
Perfect. Okay, so I believe you guys were heading towards the forest.
Well, I've taken off from the forest. Bonzu's just like heard where this dragon was and just.
Yeah. Yeah. Having failed stopping him, I will just sigh and follow.
Out of interest, why are we even going after him? Why do we care about this dragon? Why don't we just leave him with the dragon and leave?
Do you want it on your conscience when he pisses off a dragon and it kills this town?
I hate it
Yep.
when you talk correctly.
Quite frankly, I've seen enough to last a lifetime. So,
It's a shame you have multiple.
yeah, no, this is an elvish lifetime we're talking about. It's a lot of shit.
How old in Elven years are you?
I think we decided I'm 550.
I thought D&D elves lived to 300.
I think they're 1,000. Well, I think we decided they're living to 1,000, and that's how old I
Yeah, we're not doing this again, Cameron. Me and Barry talked for fucking ages.
There was lots of discussions that were happening around the age of elves.
Especially getting into the Feywild stuff, that was painful.
Hey, let's not even bring that up.
Yeah, I will say I'm surprised that the time jump didn't.
Well, let's just say I've had a 4-month break, where you guys have had a month break.
Yeah, but I mean, it's lucky you didn't get propelled like 2, 3, 4, 5 years into the future.
Oh, this is it. We had discussions.
Although I'm sure there's certain people that can overcome the time.
Look,
shit.
it's fine. It's good. Don't worry.
No, I'm just saying in D&D law, like in D&D rules, there is people who can like just go in and out of the Feywild without the time.
Well, I'm not sure that's an actual thing. We just did it for
Or maybe I'm thinking
for rules, for reasons that have yet to be brought up.
All I'm hearing is like to the time warp again.
But while we're walking, I am going to
Sorry about that.
remove that rock that's making noise. I'll get rid of that.
Oh, that was
Or-
on the ground anyway.
Yeah, no, it was still just there making noise.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop it from making noise.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah. Okay. So, as you are the first one looking for this dragon, Bonzu, could you make me a survival check to see if you can see any effects?
I reckon you're pretty good at survival checks.
of 26.
Nice. As you're getting kind of into the forest, you do notice there are very distinct signs that something big has been going through here. Not
There's a
damaging
tree.
anything particularly, but like it looks like some roots have been snapped, which are, look like they were fairly big roots for a tree and such.
Roots. Bloody
And
Looks like Bonzu's mother's been through here.
Don't talk about my mother like that.
distinctly, you're noticing the kind of the weather around the forest seems to be kind of changing on a dime.
Is it getting warmer?
Well, like it gets more humid at stages. It looks like there's like splashes of rain where there's a clear sky. It's-
Would I understand why this is happening? Is this a weird thing that I would know?
Roll me a survival check.
So what I'm asking is it Feywild bullshit?
No, it's Dragon Ball.
No.
This is effects that could happen in the Feywild, but you don't. What was your survival check?
Boop, boop. 18. Wait, plus something, probably. Plus 1. 19.
You dealt with Feywild bullshit, and for example, you ran into the kind of dead Fey forest in the Porchania.
Yes.
But normally the bleeding effect isn't that bad with the Feywild. The bleeding effect isn't this strange.
Gotcha.
You suspect it's an outside source. You suspect, as Bonzu said, it might be this dragon.
Alright, thank you.
Mm.
I'm tired, sorry.
That's a fucking joke.
He just turns around, mutes Mike.
The sorry.
The dragon must be close. This is cool.
Yeah. If you want me to make me another one,
Sure.
was why you're seeing effects. It looks like some of these effects aren't actually like they're newish, under a month.
Not as good. 13.
13. Yeah, I'd say you probably are continuing to track the trail, but just not perfectly. It takes you a bit longer.
Yeah.
And after a while, I'd like everyone to make me a perception check.
That's meh.
What is my perception these days?
15.
6.
Oh, can I just roll it off this? Virtual
Well,
table tool not
Lloyd's.
found. Oh, for fuck's sake. Beyond 20. Please start. Thank you. Oh, that reminds me. By the way, I put on a Beyond 20 add-on for this.
It just reminds you that you need to enable it. It's
Right,
handy.
so- That roll?
If you're doing it on, there it is.
There you go. Well, that didn't fucking help, did it? Do you guys see that?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
Going to, on the
Okay.
fly, try and find some better music.
What did you guys roll?
6.
I rolled a 15.
What's this called? So survival, was it?
Perception.
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 Mine was a 12.
12. Okay.
I haven't rolled anything higher than a 5 yet.
Abraham?
15.
15. Okay.
Um,
You don't actually see anything as of yet. You're kind of just walking through. You do notice the effects of the weather seem to be a bit more concentrated around here.
Can I ritual cast detect magic?
You can.
So that'll take 10 minutes to do that.
Yeah.
So I'll sort of sit down and I pull out these weird little tools and I start fiddling.
And
Yeah, you've probably never seen these tools on him, by the way.
yeah, Abraham's quite curious. Like, just lean on his like quarterstaff and just like look at it. If Oberon doesn't mind.
Yeah, no. I mean, he looks like a crazy scientist right now. He's like pouring various chemicals into other vials. And there's like a little pff of a cloud that pops up.
Would you say it's more alchemy?
I don't know, is it?
I feel like Evelyn might
I'm
figure
just,
that that's probably alchemy.
Abraham would
I'm
probably
just
recognize
in
it.
awe
It's
of,
alchemy.
like, the weather pattern and just like continuing to just explore the area and the weather.
Well,
Sure, make me another survival check if you're continuing to explore.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, 15.
With a 15, you are able to kind of pick a trail, but it seems like there are a lot of tracks around you now.
Can I do a nature check on the weather as well?
Sure.
Like, I know it's definitely not natural, but I want to see if I can like ascertain a bit more about it. Oh, fuck you!
I'm
8.
guessing it's a no. Yeah, no, 50. You know that it is unnatural.
Just, oh.
Yeah. Like you see a cloud appear for a second and kind of disappear. Like it looks like it's got a lot stronger.
Starts raining hamburgers.
I'll just continue trying to move through the woods to find it.
Is anyone following? 'Cause I don't think you can ritual cast and walk at the same time.
Nope.
No, I'm stopping
Maybe.
to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm waiting with them. I'd rather find it like the way that. But,
Alright, I'd say it's been about 10 minutes. Are you walking your Ponzel still?
Yeah, I'm just continuing to explore, just like in awe of this place. And just like,
Alright, what was that last survival check? You had 15, didn't you?
yeah.
You can tell that whatever has been going through here is a lot, like, this kind of area is a bit bigger. No, like, there's more tracks here. It looks like it's kind of surrounding. I'd like... And what's the highest roll we got on perception?
Okay, to be fair, you don't have to stop to do ritual casting. You are concentrating on it the whole time you're doing it, though.
Okay.
I think mine was.
What the fuck is this music?
me and Cameron.
That's cyberpunk kind of shit.
Wah.
Sorry, Milkshake? What did you say, Milkshake?
Hey, again.
What did you
oh
say?
my god.
Both got the same roll, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So 15 was the highest.
So as you guys are wandering around, your detect magic kind of goes off. You start and you kind of get a pulse of 30 feet around you, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And you kind of there's
Okay.
kind of natural magic in the air
It is.
around you. It's getting stronger and stronger as you're walking.
Hmm. It's almost like
And
pure magic,
Last
is it?
10 minutes.
Yeah. And I'd say after 5 minutes, I imagine you guys are just kind of just plodding around the area, having a look around.
Yeah.
You notice from the south, a very, very large bit of magic hits your kind of magic sensor.
Ping, 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 ping. I'm detecting a large magical presence in this direction.
And I'd like you to roll me a perception check with advantage.
What, just over?
Oh my
Just all
god.
run, because
I'm rolling
Oldbrook wanted-
so bad. Perception 14.
Just doing my thing. Did I get? Is it 14?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, you do see something just out of the corner of your eye. You see a large figure, probably about. I just remember how what the actual size.
Hiding behind a tiny little tree. A giant dragon!
It's more like.
How did I not see that?
It's more like that. I was talking to you, James, about it the other day. You know that horror movie where like the creature is like a load of the shots. You only see it just after it starts moving. They're just blending in.
So like
you
a
see,
chameleon type thing. It stays still, you can't see it.
yeah.
He's mastered the art of standing perfectly still.
Just drags.
You can't see me.
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how big this size is. Yeah, you see something that's probably about 15 by 15 large feet. There it is.
I should remember which
And you see a dragon. It's kind of. It looks to just be watching you. No hostility. He seems to be quite interested, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're a pretty bunch of weirdos. And I assume that Zoy's is following us as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
He's very
look, that's
silent,
not-
strangely. No. Yeah.
Just,
My guys!
it's like you guys just see me stop and just kind of look up. And like, There's a... I like point. There's a dragon there. He's watching us.
I slowly start walking towards it and just go.
Wait, are you here with us?
The
Yeah.
Bonzo kind of was walking
We-
ahead. So I imagine you were probably
No,
the
we
furthest one
determined that-
away.
We determined Auburn didn't have to stop.
Yeah, I didn't have to stop to do my cast.
Okay, right. In that scenario, yeah, you're with them. Yeah, you say distinct. You can see this.
Do we see what colour right at this point?
Yeah,
Or is it
it's silver.
You're so majestic. I've always wanted to see a dragon up close, and I finally get to see one. What is your name?
My name is Jeff.
I am back on the dragon.
She kind of looks. The dragon kind of looks down at you, kind of an interest, and you hear a distinctly feminine voice, which I am not putting on because I fucking hate that. So to do that, Andrea, it's a pleasure to see such a delightful cast of characters.
You're incredible. Do you mind, like, if I walk around you? I've never seen one up close before that's not tried to kill me. Wormlings, I've come across a couple, but they're not so pleasant when they're you know, the other colors. They're not so friendly.
Sure, go for it.
Are there any rocks on the ground, by
You
the way?
just see Bonzu just like
Yeah,
slowly.
it's a forest. You know, you can see like distinct pebbles and shit.
You just see Bonzo really slowly, like, keeping his distance, like, 10-20 feet from the dragon, just walking around, just, like, giddy as a kid in a candy shop, just like,
Okay, so I'm going to turn to Aubrun and just kind of whisper and just say that, so you're telling me that he can't understand to not chase a child, but he knows very well how to act around a dragon.
So while you're asking me that, Aubrun's just picked up a rock and he's sort of turned away from the dragon and he's holding the rock up. He's taking a selfie with the dragon. He looks at the rock and there's just a picture of him with the dragon behind him. It's like, sorry, what was that? He puts it in his pocket.
Everyone's going to look confused but not question it and just kind of go, don't worry. Just continue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, after, like, walking around the dragon, just kind of sit down in front of it, like, just looking up in awe and just... So what brought you to this land? I mean,
My
so
wings.
often dragons lie in the forests, especially so close to town.
Oh, I don't mind them. They have some pleasant inhabitants. No, I'm just having a. Just wanted to visit the area.
Like a holiday?
Yes, like a holiday.
While this is going on, Abraham's quite a bit back because Abraham doesn't trust this at all.
What, the big fuck off dragon? Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
can appreciate that.
Abraham's like,
to be fair.
he's next to a tree, leaning on his quarterstaff, like, and he's like, looking behind him, like, if he needs to run, how far can this Goliath go?
To be fair, how common knowledge would it be about dragons, like, and their colours
Abraham knows
being
nothing
good
about
slash bad? What do you want me
I'd
to roll?
say- No, I'd say probably you would know about dragons. Bronzy would definitely know about dragons just from experiences. Erlen might know, but it might know the chromatic and metallic difference.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I think Erilyn would know because she probably would have found some sort of book, but I think it's everyone else's like lack of being scared as
Yeah.
made her go, oh, okay, this is okay.
Abraham would
Well,
not.
it doesn't even. Ulrun doesn't even think about it being bad until after he's taken a picture with it. It's just a moment where it's like, right, that is a big dragon.
But
The only thing Abraham...
I'd say Erlen would probably like just from the knowledge of the like dragons are still fairly rare.
Mm.
The knowledge you definitely know is metallic is generally fairly safe to be around. There are some that you try to avoid. Which
There
they
are
will
metallic
murder.
dragons that you try to avoid.
Yes.
Or- Yeah,
That's
yeah.
basically I pissed them off.
No, there are some who just
Well, no,
will kill you on
it's
sight.
like
Yeah.
they're not all good, but generally they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that
Romantic,
distinction.
it's pretty much not like
It's a safe bet to not be friends with them.
And if you are friends with them, it's probably a tenuous friendship at best.
Abraham would not. Like Abraham is basically from a small fucking hick village, like surrounded by religion. He would not be a dragon person. He's like, that is a big fuck off beast that can probably breathe fire or something.
Okay,
Well,
can
not
I...
even the breathing fire bit, just munch him in one.
Chomp. He's not used to seeing things that are bigger than him.
Abraham
it's about double his fight.
Abraham's like, I am the biggest meat popsicle here.
Okay, I think...
But yeah, I'll just be sat in front of it, just like, so, I mean, I've met like a few wormlings who weren't very pleasant, but are you like here on your own? Where's the rest of your brood?
Dragon kind of looks around. Yeah, I'm by myself. Just I mean, they're traveling around doing their own thing.
I'm sorry, it's just such a rare sight and rare opportunity. Just like, be in front of such an.
I agree.
I understand. It's a pleasure to meet all forms of life. So,
Nice way of saying you little shit.
what brings you So, what brings you to meet me? I mean, is it just the fact that I'm here, or you guys looking for something?
Well,
We're in town, and then a little child said he spoke to you, and that piqued my interest.
That's
Is he
certainly
kind of a-
that's certainly one way of putting it, Bonzi.
You see a form of a kind of grin on the dragon's face, but it's kind of a dragon, so it looks a bit strange.
oh, you know what?
Oh.
I'm just imagining the dragon from Shrek at this point.
Oh, I imagine Toothless trying to smile.
It's a dragon, isn't it? Oh, was it Alfie or Daisy? Such nice children.
It was Alfie. Evelyn puts her hand. It was Alfie.
That would.
He was a bit scared at first, but he was such a pleasure to be around.
Can confirm. Nice kid. Bit sarky though.
Yes, I did see that. I was wondering where he got it from, really.
Probably his mother or father. One of the great powers that be.
Someone just dying.
That's Abraham.
So, so what lands do you come from originally? Like, where?
It's been a long time. I can't really remember, to be honest.
Wow. Insightful. Sorry, Evelyn does not say that out loud.
So, but how come you're so like on a flat level? Why aren't you hiding out the way?
Well, I don't really find the need to hide. I mean, if people want to come visit me, I'm ecstatic to host visitors.
But aren't you worried people will come and hunt you?
It's a dragon.
Yeah, the dragon kind of looks down at herself. It's like...
If Erilyn says that, like, do you not remember what we saw in Amaran? I'm pretty confident that that could fuck up a dragon.
I just
No
turn
offense.
Turn at Erilyn and just like, even though there weren't dragons in my lands, people got rumors of God knows what would come and tear through our lands. We saw a lot of devastation, and people will do anything. I mean, do you know how rare a sight this is? I don't understand why, but people hold a lot of stock in the coin that they can make off just these scales of these majestic creatures. And...
I'm sorry, did I miss like a couple of episodes? Why has he suddenly had a character arc?
I don't know. This is so weird. I never thought I'd agree with Bonzu, but he is 100% correct. People are assholes.
This is why I don't deal with people, and I much prefer dealing with creatures such as this. Or...
By the way, Abraham can't hear any of this. Is that he's actually been moving a bit further backwards.
I kind of... Wait, would Bonzu see Abraham walking away? Or is
He's not walking away. He's
or
just like
heading?
Shuffle.
I mean,
just-
do I see Abraham like keeping his distance?
Yeah.
Abraham, what's wrong with you? Do you not want to speak to Andrea? She's got untold stories I'm sure she can tell. Untold wisdom.
By the way, in response to what you were saying before, I find a lot of humans can be, a lot of people can be very good. Just, they've not had a chance to feel good.
What was that?
The water bottle.
Oh, I thought it was someone going like they need to feel good.
That's what it sounded like.
Can I just say, if Abraham did hear that, Abraham now feels that dragon is actually not a dragon, but a false deity. Or lust.
Abraham's making some narrative over here. Usurper!
Just from the tone of that, Abraham now thinks that's not a dragon, that's actually like a demon disguised as a dragon.
This is a test from God!
Look, Abraham, just come speak with me.
No, thank you. I'm quite happy at this distance.
Why? She's not gonna hurt us.
Says the one that was chasing a child earlier. I believe my own judgment.
The dragon kind of gives a look. Chasing a child.
I wasn't chasing the
He's
child,
not
I
normally
was
this
driving.
lucid.
I heard the mention of a dragon, and then the kid that said it ran away.
Yes, after you ran up to them as a black bear.
Oh.
Eh.
I'm just so used to being
Annoying?
in animals. I forget people aren't used to seeing other animals around.
The dragon kind of looks at you, Bonzo. It's like, yeah, I'd like to make a request. You don't chase around children. They don't really have the hearts for it, I suppose.
I wasn't chasing, I was just intrigued.
In fact, while we have you here, Andrea, I feel like he'll listen to you, just like, even after we've left. Could you just set a bunch of rules for him?
Rule 1, thou shalt not kill.
Bonzu has a new name.
No,
Thou should not kill. Bonzu is now a pacifist.
no more
Just-
fire. No more
I-
fire.
I think the general rule is don't be a dick and kind of listen to these because they seem like they potentially have a head between them.
Even the goblin?
I mean, the goblin.
The jury's out on that one.
The
The
goblin
goblin is
just
staying
licking
very
a tree.
quiet, so I've not seen anything bad or good between them.
But, I mean, I got kidnapped by people and brought to this horrible place. Are they trying to do horrible things to me? So I burnt them. And then I found this lot, and we burnt more people.
They were bad. Oberon looks up at the dragon. It's like they were bad.
And then he had like a small him, but now she's not with him.
Small him.
Like, you know, him but small.
My daughter.
That word.
Right. Okay. Well,
She's staying with her grandparents.
Oh, that's what he is. What are your parents like? I'd love to meet them.
No, you wouldn't. I can guarantee you would not live long around them.
What, are they
it's
not
a,
like...
it's a solid maybe there.
Well, it's not that they're not nice people, it's that you're kind of everything that they stand against, i.e. chaos. You're probably one of the most chaotic people I've ever met.
This is where he turns around. He's like, I'm actually lawful good.
I mean, I can't help that I like burning things, and lots of bad people come our way, so we have to burn a lot of people. It's
No, we're
my
not
fault they're
disparaging that. Anyway, can we stop talking about burning people? I'm sure there's going to be some sort of like untold thing that we're going to
bad.
be.
How many
breaking.
people have you burned?
the dragon is actually taking you 2 steps back at this stage. Like, what the fuck?
When Abraham sees the dragon has taken a few steps back, he casts level 3
False
false
life.
life on himself.
Yeah, I did see that.
Abraham is absolutely bricking it.
Let me just actually cast that and see how much health I've actually got now.
I think you bringing up the burning people actually pings something in Oberon's brain, and he just looks at the dragon.
Okay.
Hello, Andrea. Do you know anything about Kezef?
Who's Keza?
Kezef is that thing that we killed.
Oh, the one that wouldn't die.
Yeah, the one that it goes really quiet and just whispers under his breath. Oh, well, I had my wife's heart in it.
And your what?
Yeah. He just nods at you.
Okay.
I am aware of Kezef. It's not someone I'd like to be aware of.
Is it likely that Kezef is going to appear again after we've, shall we say in the nicest way, blown him up?
You just see fire in my head.
You blew up? What?
Well, before they could properly summon Kezef, we blew up the body that he was going to inhabit.
You shouldn't be able to inhabit this world at all.
Well, they gave it a good old go, and I guess, considering what I've been researching, I imagine I have some of the runes on me.
Yeah, if...
So I'll show the
Okay.
dragon some of the runes.
Well, that explains a bit. Okay, well, he shouldn't be able to be summoned again. The fact that...
Those are words that I like to hear.
It's...
I don't like the shouldn't.
to summon someone like that, you would have to require a large amount of followers. And if you've dealt with a major amount, or if you... Like, there shouldn't be many people knowing about it. I'm amazed at you two.
Well, we cut the head off the snake at the very least.
But then you should be
There's
fine.
a hydra.
I can't imagine
Well,
a return.
it's just...
I suppose.
Bonzi says on it, just like, trust me, I don't intend to let the body live.
Burn?
No, I think burning's too good for those people. Anyway,
What's that
Since-
bad?
By the way, since the dragon took a step back, Abraham has actually moved another 10 foot back.
Just turn around. Abraham, are you okay?
Abraham can't really hear them speak.
You do actually see the dragon watch Abraham take every step back. It's like every time Abraham moves, you just see her just slightly turn, then look back at you guys.
Honestly, I've never seen him this scared. We were literally on the edge of death fighting a giant monster and he was, you know, in the thick of it. Just trying to look at him again, like, I shrug at him and just like put my hands up. You good?
With that, actually, Abraham thinks that's a gesture of help. So he runs away. He actually runs to the church. He actually starts heading back to town to go to the church for help.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Andrea, I know this is probably too much to ask, but
No, I'm not being here. I'm not dealing with this scaly shit.
is there any chance you could take us for a flight? As you I just kind of like.
No, I cannot.
Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked, but I
It's
just.
perfectly fine. I am just a bit busy at the second, so
Can I help?
no.
You just see Fonzie's face go really sad and depressed, just like. Oh.
That was so quick. No.
Yeah, I appreciate that, milkshake. Yeah. So unless you have any more to ask, I'm gonna have to go. I do apologize. It's kind of a matter of importance, I suppose.
Will you be here again?
I can't be sure. Probably not.
Is there anywhere I can look for you to meet you again? I would love to.
We might meet each other again. It's a large world, and you guys look like you were venturing around it. I'm gonna have to wish you all the best of luck, adventurers. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting all of you. I suppose you should. I think you're a friend. It seems to have left.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
No, that was pretty weird.
I'll just
No,
kind of like.
I can fully appreciate that. People are fearful of dragons.
I'm just like, as she's kind of saying this, I'm just kind of edge, like ever so slightly forward with my hand tentatively out.
Yeah, she will let you touch her. She's not against that.
Just kind of like,
Who's your good dragon?
All right.
I wish I could see more of your path.
Stay safe, you all.
I would love to be one of you.
Straight up ignore it. Like,
Yes. Stay safe.
He's gone crazy again.
She's seeing this. She's like acknowledging it. It's like, yeah, it would be quite nice for you to join us, but it's like, this guy's a bit crazy.
It's like a fucking store. I want to eat your skin. Okay, time to go.
I mean, I'm only able to turn into small creatures right now, but I hope one day I can master the arts to turn into something like as majestic as you.
Well, I mean, if you've got the power to change, then you could be strong enough.
Aaron's just holding up a sign saying, "Save yourself."
Right. I would go. It's
You just kind
It's
of
been
just do a bow as she's kind of saying
Fuck it
goodbye.
off. The dragon kind of I'd say probably at this stage extends her wings. She'll start to take off into the forest. I'll say at this stage, Abraham, because it wasn't actually that. Well, it was only like a mile, and if you're proper jogging it, then
Yeah, full sprint.
you probably can get to the forest to the place quite quickly. Yeah, you get a guard to come with you. He's like, what the fuck are you here, dragon? Not one of the guards you saw before.
Like you
Oh,
see
God.
Abraham full sweat, and Abraham is naturally very pale, but he's like a sickly right now, as
Fake.
if. Yeah, and normally where he's got like very pale eyes now. They're not pale; they're like a dark blue, as if he's in full shock.
Yeah, you're able to get them back, and it's probably say it takes you about 15 minutes in total to get there, that guard and come back. Have you got, like, you know, by this stage, I'd say the dragon just started to fly off.
But did the guard see it?
I wouldn't say so. It would probably be 1 or 2 minutes until the guard gets back. You will just see them just standing in the clearing, I imagine, like Bonzo looking up and such.
I just kind of turn to Ulgron and I'm just like, "No, sauce."
Just like,
You know what?
sure, yeah, that was okay.
Kit quickly starts editing his selfie.
I can't believe I got to see one.
Oh, I look at him and I'm like, but did you get one of these? And I show him the rock.
I don't need one of those. I'll remember this forever.
Yeah, I'd say at this stage you see Abraham swinging in with his guard, like probably like dragging him by the fucking like cloak or something.
Yeah, I'm
Where did you run
practically
off
dragging
to?
this guard back by his fucking neck
Where did you run off to?
to alert the guards that there's a dragon and it's threatening you.
And did neither of there were neither of those things.
It was friendly.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't a dragon, Bonzu. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a guard that's out of breath. Back off!
She was amazing. She was so beautiful.
Yes, the dancer was very pretty, wasn't she?
What's wrong with you?
No, my
I think
God.
Bonzu's seeing things again.
Oh, Bonzu, not again.
You
The
have
mushrooms.
the rock. You have
Okay,
the rock.
I want to roll a persuasion to the guard. to tell
Yeah,
him that
I want to have Abraham, you roll a persuasion. Oldham, you roll a deception.
Do I get advantage if Erlen's helping?
I am trying to convince.
Yeah, but if Bonzo is helping Abraham, you both get advantage.
Oh no, I was gonna say like I'm trying to figure this out because the guard knows what I was like. So would the guard just think that if everyone else is saying no, and I'm the one saying yes?
Abraham
Dismisses him outright.
Abraham is also trying to convince for the dragon. Is the way of saying that.
Yeah, but it's just more like a psychotic guy on fire who was a bear and a cat chasing after a kid saying he saw a dragon.
Okay, no matter what, I've rolled once, and let's just say, my persuasion isn't going to work. I've got a -1.
It was a 0.
No, I have -2 persuasion.
So what was the roll?
I got 16.
I've got a 1 and I have a -2 to persuasion, so I've got a -1. I'm more than
He's
critically
actually
failed.
helping us.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what I think's going to happen?
Yeah, no, I'd say with that, like, he's like,
Can we just say that actual Abraham has an actual panic attack and passes out?
Abraham starts believing us.
No, I think what's happened from running there, running back, and Abraham being in shock of seeing a dragon, and then seeing Auburn put his hands up and feeling like he needed help. He's just passed out because he's just fucking anxiety's fucking gone through the roof and passed out.
yeah, I could say that. Like, you just see the fucking Goliath drop, and it's like, well, I'm gonna go back to town. The guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to town.
Wait, can you? I don't think any of us are really strong enough to move him. Can you help?
I don't
Down,
like.
looks up,
I don't like to admit it, but he's not wrong.
looks down at Abraham, looks up.
Oh, he'll be fine. I'm just gonna look at him and pour around. Like I pull out a flask and I pour it on his face. He can fly now for 10 minutes.
Abraham wakes up, he's floated in the air. He thinks he's being taken back to the flock in the sky.
He's being raptured.
He's being raptured, yeah.
Oh,
Hmm. Depends how long we passed out for. It only lasts 10 minutes.
The water wakes him up.
DM,
It's not going to be that long. It's probably going to be about a minute if you're just dropping like that.
He stops floating.
In his sleep.
Okay.
He's magic.
After a minute, you do
Fine,
wake
come on.
up and you do find yourself with the ability to fly. What is everyone doing?
I've got a question. Are these guys still around me when I now, or have they just already started walking?
Oh my god.
I imagine they're still around.
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Okay,
Yeah, can you
good,
imagine
because
if
if
we
no
just
one's
left
going to
it?
be around me, Abraham was naturally going to think that he's now been cursed by that dragon, who thinks he's a demon. But if Auburn's around me, I'm just literally just... You've never seen Abraham scared before, but now he's just seen a dragon, passed out, and woke up and floated. He naturally grabs all of Auburn and says, "Don't let me die."
You're not dying. I poured a potion on you. Turned out it was a flight potion. So you're flying now for a few minutes. The dragon was fine. Dragons like that are good.
She was friendly. She was really nice.
Abraham just goes, says, "So far, I've never left the village before. I've been attacked by countless people and helped kill a semi-demigod.
I appreciate that, but surely you can trust us and we were just having a civil conversation with it.
I mean, let's put it this way. You fought people and a demon thing. Did that look like people or a demon thing?
Have you ever fought a mimic? That looked like an inanimate object, but no, it had
To
teeth."
be fair, I do think some dragons can change their shape.
And I just point to Auburn as he says that.
But typically, if they look like metal, they won't just kill you outright.
Unless
Well,
they
they will still
really
try and kill you
pissed
then.
off.
Or will they torture you first?
Unless they woke up on the wrong side of the bed, in which case, run.
But if you hear of a dragon in the forest who's spoken to children, you can probably bet it's not going to kill one side.
Unless it's a demon trying to coerce people into going into the woods.
Well, look, there
I
is-
feel like a demon would
moving
take a different
stops
form
along
to
the
a
way.
dragon. I have to put that out there.
Say that again, Cam.
It's just saying music stop, yeah. Anyway, back to town. What time of day is it at this point?
Only 11 p.m.
It's been 11 PM this whole time.
I'd say it's probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Cool. And when was it that the old, what's his face wanted us to meet?
Oh, he wants us to meet at, hang on.
Your earliest convenience.
Yeah, but where? We've met at our earliest convenience, but now where are we going?
Actually, stay, I don't believe.
For the love of God, I hate these people.
Oh.
No, so I was gonna just kind of. So, Abraham, where would we find the Arch Shepherd?
The Art Shepherd would be in the main city of Amaran.
I ain't going back there.
Wait. So they're in Amaran.
Polchania.
Oh, Chanya.
Okay, I was gonna say, they're in Amaran, and they still ignored Abraham,
Oh,
who was also in Amaran.
no, so I got my things mixed up in my head. Then.
But that's a big fuck you.
We need to remember now. Abraham's still in fucking shock.
Month later.
Okay, so
Oh no, the dragon, sorry.
the dragon. It's got PTSD.
In Polchania.
Okay, so which one was the main city? I forget.
It is the one on the right side of the screen. Can you see that?
But this one.
Yeah, I probably should go on there myself and just put my fucking mouse cursor over it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Cool. Oh fucking hell, that's gonna take ages.
You're the one that came up here.
I am. So I needed to go somewhere important.
So that's where the most likely situation for the Archduke would be. Does anyone know of a city or town nearby that has any teleporting scrolls or a wizard which is possible to do?
You're aware that teleporting scrolls will be very expensive.
I know, but Abraham's been lucky in the past, so he's hopeful. Especially if it's been a summoning by an Archduke, people may have already been Notified.
Night shepherds.
but
Oh,
how-
cool.
Shepherd.
How are the well? We're in a different country right now. How do they feel about Polchania? What's the general sort of consensus? Was it just Uro that was upset with Polchania?
There's some that have old grudges, but Huda is generally quite neutral towards them. They never really had to actually fight them. So, Danao would also be fairly anti-Polchania.
Fantastic. I love going through these places. So, Danao, are they going to hate Abraham on sight?
No.
Okay, good.
I mean, Abraham could tell you that just from going through Danao, because he would have to go through it to get to Huda. Uro was like the ultimate kind of Polchania haters. And they literally built a city to fight against Polchania.
Yeah, that went well, didn't it?
Hey, listen, if it helps, after a little rest before we head off, I can turn into a horse.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be quickest if we rent a carriage again.
Yeah.
Advise 'em.
I imagine the way that they view milkshake is like, you know, the people who like famously knocking on your doors to let Jesus be our heart.
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, I imagine they view them like that.
The people that knock on your door.
I don't know. You know, it's like, oh, it's one of those religious fanatics, essentially. Okay.
Maybe I should start doing that. Can I take a moment of your time to talk about the Kingdom Shadow?
Oh, I actually
I'm talking about our Lord and Savior, Wizards of the Coast that have brought us.
see. I'll tell you a quick funny story. I remember once they came to my door in Anstein, and I was young, and my mum. And apparently they had been trying to get hold of my mum for days at this point. So my mum saw that I was in the living room, like grabbed me, pulled me into the kitchen, and said, "Just hide under the table and don't make any noise."
That feels very dramatic.
Yeah, I was like, "Why?" And my mum
Is this actually the ruse where she told you it was Jehovah's Witness, but really it was a bunch of hitmen?
Maybe at this point, maybe.
It just
Oh,
makes me think of
maybe.
In-Betweeners, though. Where they're all trying to hide because of the guys' flowers and yard they've trashed.
I
No?
don't know what. No.
In-Betweeners, no one?
Go watch it.
I can't stand it.
Fucking brilliant. There's just a bit where they're hiding because they've pissed off a guy and he's trying to knock on the door, so they're hiding like below the windows. And then he shouts like, "I can see your feet," so the guy has to pull his feet in. Then like a neighbour comes to check on them and starts opening the door, and one of them just runs over to the door and just kicks it shut again. Knocks her on her ass. It's just fucking Mrs. Spriggett.
Okay, so
So we're just heading to Polchania, that town?
well, first of all, we've got to find someone to rent a carriage. Or we just
I mean, hopefully it'll be cheaper if we don't need a horse, right? I'm just looking at Bonzi.
I can do it for 4 hours a day.
I'm reminded of Quillif.
Our problem is if he can't go any longer than 4 hours a day, and we're not going to have any other way of getting there.
I just thought of
I look at Abraham.
I'm just gonna have a look. I'm just gonna have a look and just think: would I actually even fit on the carriage?
Depends on the carriage.
Yeah, it depends what we get.
But the carriages are fairly big. You could definitely fit on one.
Okay.
I like the idea, but no.
I'd argue it's probably about 4 people.
Yeah, I mean, you're still a medium creature.
Yeah. Well, you're big, but you're not that big.
Yeah. And Bonzu can only go for 4 hours a day, was it?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm wrong.
Well,
I
I
can't
think
go
I would say no. No, they're
I
right.
can
It's
go 4 hours, have a short rest, and then go for another 4 hours.
Oh,
you
we're sorted?
only got 1 wild shape. Or 2.
No, I've got 2, and it's per short rest.
Oh, so 2 hours per.
Okay, we could
Could it
do
lasts
that.
for 2 hours. So yeah.
And on the short rest, I could attempt to pull it.
Or we...
You're strong. You're not that strong to pull a fucking.
Well, I mean, we could all jump off and he could yank it with us. We can just walk.
Just like a half an hour rest.
Alright, well, we'll go
Then
with
we
it.
can for another 4 hours, and that's 8 hours covered in the day.
But yeah, I mean, that's still like 8 hours of travel per day, which is more or less what we do anyway, right?
Much
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. I'm fine with that then. So we just need to rent a carriage without the horses.
Well, yeah, possibly see if someone's selling a carriage that might be cheaper.
Yeah, that'd probably be
Wait,
cheaper.
isn't there a different horse? Because you've got riding horses, but then you've got carriage horses or something, haven't you?
I think there's workhorse. I think that's one. Don't know if that's.
You turn yourself into a Shire horse.
I can definitely be a riding horse, but I don't know if that would be a...
He becomes the war horse.
I mean, there's a
Draft
strength
horse?
of 16. Draft horse, that might be one.
Is this Final Fantasy?
No, but it really sounds like a Pokemon gym or something.
It's a quarter challenge rating. I don't know what your limit is.
Yeah, half.
Yeah, I think that's about right. It's a large piece.
Yeah, perfect. It's not in the creature statistic.
I think a riding horse is better than a draft horse, though.
No, 'cause riding horses are quicker, but I think a draft horse actually has.
They can carry 60 pounds more than a riding horse.
Yeah, so that's the point. Is
Or you
I
could be a
think
war
draft-
horse. Ooh.
Mm.
Or a
Yeah,
pony.
draft horse. Draft horse could be the one that it's slower, but it can pull more.
Just turns into a donkey.
This is I love this list of mounts. We've got camel, donkey, elephant, horse, mastiff. Turn into a mastiff.
Wait, can you actually turn it? Wait, hang on. Can you turn it into an elephant?
I don't know what the challenge rating on an elephant is. But...
Elephant.
It's a lot higher.
4. Hello. I mean, if I ever get a true... What's the word?
Polymorph.
Or even just polymorph. She's saying that. Do I get polymorph? What's level is polymorph?
Right, so if we go back to town and ask around to see if anyone's selling or renting carriages, what sort of price are we looking at?
Roll me a investigation check.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
The best price.
I'll help you, so you have an advantage.
Cool beans. 18.
Thank you. I say you get given an option. You can get either one which is a fairly good wagon, near to brand new, so this is one we will sell it for about 35. Or you can get a bit of
I'm assuming that's
a swap.
gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, platinum.
35 platinum for a wagon. Shit me.
Another guy, a bit more of a merchant. The price looks a bit more worn, but he was like, yeah, I'll sell it to you about 25.
This feels like we're being the choice of it won't break down or it will break down.
I was thinking the same thing. I'd rather go for the one that doesn't break
I
down.
mean, I can probably fix them these days.
Oh, 4th level smells like it's just poly.
How much money do we have between us?
Oh, let me have
'Cause I know that Erlen was given pretty much all the loot we took off our dead companion.
Abraham has been assisting.
hang on.
So he is.
Bailey.
I told you how much money you got, right?
I've got 0, so.
Real check.
I know how much money I've got. Yeah,
Yeah, I
But
gave you stuff, didn't I?
you gave me stuff.
Yeah, did
That's
I give
gold.
you stuff during that session?
No.
No, okay.
No, I've
So
given
since
nothing. The only thing in that session is I lost money by being out.
Ah, right.
I've sent it to
You-
Bailey.
Yeah,
you
I saw.
wouldn't have gained money, they didn't give you any.
No, they didn't give me any money now.
That merchant. What? Can I potentially try and sell him a glass dagger?
That's the one who's selling it for 25.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I presume a merchant would be interested in a glass dagger. They're meant to be fairly rare, aren't they?
Ish, yeah. Rarer. There is a country that makes them, but that's why they're rarer. Let me just have a look at something.
I'm just like, here I have a fine glass dagger. It assisted in taking the city of Amaran. See if that's a selling point. Wielded by the hero Oberon Silverlure. You may have heard of him.
Glass dagger? Yeah, it's like, glass dagger? I'll take it off your hands for about 10 gold.
10 gold. Oh, did he react to any of my upselling?
Yes, but not in the way that you hoped.
No, I had a feeling. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh, this is gonna go one of two ways.
No, it's definitely, he's like holding it. It's definitely a used dagger.
I mean, it's definitely a used dagger, but without this dagger, the Dark Lord Kezith would be ruling this land. And I like lean in and look at him.
Yeah, 10 gold.
Ah, fuck it, here you go.
Amazing.
Okay. So, yep. With the dagger, get rid of the inventory, 5 gold. So which wagon are you guys going for?
Yes, which wagon are we going for, guys?
I'd say go
The
for the
nicer
cheaper
one. Oh, cheaper one? Really?
I would opt for the cheaper one as well.
Okay, cheaper one.
Yeah, I'm going to give 5 gold to the cause for towards the wagon.
I'm gonna stop him doing that. No need, don't worry.
Abraham kind of gives a questioning look.
I don't remember. Did Abraham meet the Catwoman?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I didn't think he did.
Nope.
Oh, as he does that, and Erilyn says, "No, it's like you remember while you were gone." And when I say gone, I mean gone. We had met a cat lady who had lots of money, and she died, so we may have borrowed it.
You can see Abraham's face; it goes through a lot of emotion there.
It's quite a statement. Yeah. While you were dead, someone else came along and died, and we stole their money.
See, doesn't that show you how much we like you? We didn't take your money when you died.
Not that you should feel indebted to us, but that fail snail was worth 5,000 gold.
You just see Abraham just kind of look and just think in his head how much homeless people they could feed with that. But he just kind of nods and just stands back and just says, "Okay, let's not get involved." It feels wrong because he just got a sense of greed about himself.
Bless him.
So this is actually...
Oh no. Anyway, are we...
Oh wow. Does this show the time on you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of the point of it.
Yeah. I want to see if it changes any lights and stuff, but I'm guessing not.
No, I mean...
I'm sure you can set it up to do it.
Yeah. Well, fuck it, I just put it as a
But I
module
mean,
to see
considering
what
it's a
happens.
continental map.
It just makes it black and we can't see it anymore. Ah!
Well, I think maybe just to restrict, to take off the restrict vision.
Okay, so we're happy to buy the cheap one then.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'll be 25, I believe I said.
10.
I did not say 10.
That was my dagger.
Oh.
See, I have 4.
Actually, you know what? While I'm talking to this merchant, I have another fun dagger that I can sell him. So I'll look at him and think, now this is a special dagger. I hold it up, I show it to him. It's like, you open this compartment, you can put poison in the handle to deal extra damage to an opponent. Some might call it underhanded, but I call it strategic.
This is an assassin's blade.
That's one word for it, yes. I prefer
I don't wanna
strategic.
take this off you.
Once again, was used to fight the Dark Lord Kezith.
He looks. He's like, no, you can keep that one if you want.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to. That's why I'm trying to sell it. But clearly, this is beyond your mercantile powers.
If you want to say that, yes. Are you buying this bloody cart or not?
I mean, I feel like the others are dealing with that, so I'm just trying to sell him stuff.
Like a Skyrim character.
Oh, I wonder if I could be a real ass and do that.
Oh no, please. Can we at least get the thing off of him first?
Well, no, he wouldn't know about this. So, no, so I've got this cane that can turn into a sword.
Yeah.
Now, if I sold him that, I can uninfuse it, and it will disappear after 4 days. But then I could reinfuse it and have another.
That's a dickhead move.
Could I sell it to him? I'm not going to do that, but that's just, you know,
Abraham.
food for thought.
Abraham says no.
That's not me in character saying that. That's just me.
I know Abraham would say no.
Me thinking that. I'm not going to sell it, but that's you know, it's an option. If we're ever desperate for money.
Me looking at the bank account we established. I don't think we're gonna need it anytime soon.
As soon as we need to buy a magic item, all of that money's gone.
Good point.
I mean, how much money do you have, James?
3, 4, 5.
That is
3, 4,
not
8.
much in terms of D&D.
No, but in terms of us who didn't get paid anything to do the last load of stuff.
Literally, we've earned no money. In a way, we saved the world.
But you did it in such a way that you wouldn't earn money.
Yeah, we just did it.
And we would have got paid for it too if it wasn't for your meddling daughter. Sorry, I'm joking. I mean, I didn't say that out loud.
Points the cane at you.
I paid you in family members.
Jesus Christ. So, plotting out this path that we're going to take, how long do you reckon are we reckoning to get from whichever one of these villages? Are we in this one?
No, it would, like, this is more, these are like more cities.
Right, so we're, what, like, somewhere here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So going to one of these towns would probably take you about half a day. It's not actually that big of a country. Maybe a day.
Well, I mean, how long to get here?
To where?
To where we need to go.
It depends on the route you take. If you take the Sapphire Road, which is these big fucking black dots across the whole map.
I feel like we can actually do that this time.
Yeah, I'd say it takes you probably about a week and a half.
Okay. Well, I mean, last time we'd just been kidnapped by the bad guys, and they were semi sort of after us still.
I think we could do it.
Cool. Awesome.
And I mean, it would be easier on Bonzu, who is having to carry this carriage.
For clarity, James, when do you need to go today? Or do you need to go today?
What time is it?
10 to 1.
Alex, do you think we need to leave at about 10 past 2?
Sorry, just wanted to just...
But while everyone's doing that in the market, Bonds is going to take a short rest. Just
Yeah. I'd say by now you probably guys, if you're doing journey and such, you take a long.
I mean, I just want my wild shapes back.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. What?
I don't know, someone moved and just a million cans fell over.
I need to
It
leave.
was one can. You need to leave at 2? Okay, we can continue to go then. Everyone's okay with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Anyone need a break or we still got to go?
I'm good.
Awesome. Just checking. Let me just do one thing.
Oh, actually, do I need to do that? I may need to do something before I go. Okay, I might need to leave at maybe 1:45.
That's still 45 minutes.
Perhaps
Yeah.
I may head off to Tombs. I'm not feeling great.
Well, should we just call it past?
Go on.
Yeah, I think half works.
Okie
Is everyone okay with that? Awesome. Right. I need to do a roll.
Cool. So are we setting out then?
Yeah. Everyone's okay with that?
Absolutely. Let's do this.
Perfect.
I presume there'd be a bridge somewhere along this river in Denal.
Not really. Like, the best way of doing it is hitting that.
Just to go around. Okay.
Yeah. Feel like a natural defense of the country.
Fair enough.
Like Bailey's, I am guarantee you there's going to be a bridge. No.
It's like the fucking Oregon Trail. If anyone invades, they'll get dysentery.
What's that? What the fuck is that?
I'm not gonna lie, I think I actually need to head off now.
You're really not feeling well.
I wasn't feeling great last night. I woke up feeling better, but now I'm starting to feel worse again.
Oh crap. Alright, mate.
Probably doing a COVID test later because I've not felt like this 2 days in a row before. I'm not sure if it's just hunger.
Hmm.
But,
Alright.
yeah, my head's pounding and I kind of want to just get away from the computer.
No, that's fair enough.
In that case, should we call it there then? I think it's a good place.
Probably
to
a
leave
good
off.
stopping
Let's
point,
start.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
We're on a journey.
Yes.
Alright.
That was a damn good session.
To the stream, it's been a pleasure.
Mhm.
We will be continuing this in 2 weeks' time on the what's the date of that? The 23rd.
Yeah, we say we start at 10 on a Sunday, but, you know, it very rarely starts at 10.
Sadly,
Shit
yes.
happens, yeah.
Literally this morning it was.
Yeah, this morning it was a comedy of errors, but that's fine.
Yeah, so we'll be continuing this. We'll be having hopefully everyone back, but our group is also a fucking nightmare trying to get.
And we'll have a nice new overlay. Wow, with actual stuff to look at, not just map.
And soon we'll have a new. We'll be continuing an old session with Flint, possibly in the near future.
Just Flynn, no one else.
Just Flint on his own. The Adventures of Flint.
The Adventures of Flint. And I've lost a dice, and my cat's got on the dice.
Well, now we're going to sit in awkward silence so I can let people catch up to that while we end, because I don't have an end screen either. So we just we just hang out here and
But once I can
and that's
improve this dice.
probably enough. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.